Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. In this presentation, we will look at the Diagnostic Trouble Code DTC P0711 pertaining to the ATF automatic transmission fluid temperature sensors range or performance in Honda Accord models from 2012 to 2017. This issue can significantly affect the vehicle's automatic transmission performance and overall drivability. It's essential to identify and troubleshoot this error accurately to prevent further damage to the transmission system. The ATF temperature sensor plays a key role in monitoring the fluid temperature, ensuring proper operation within the transmission. The Powertrain Control Module, PCM, relies on this sensor to adjust transmission performance depending on the temperature of the ATF, thus ensuring smoother operation and maintaining efficiency. If this sensor fails or provides incorrect readings, significant shifts in transmission performance can occur, prompting the PCM to set the DTC P0711. Preventive maintenance is essential to ensure the longevity and efficiency of the transmission system, particularly concerning the ATF temperature sensor. Regularly checking the transmission fluid levels and its condition can help catch potential problems early, as degraded fluid can affect transmission performance. Additionally, inspecting the electrical connections associated with the ATF temperature sensor can prevent future malfunctions caused by loose connections or corrosion. Monitoring the performance of the sensor during routine diagnostics can provide proactive insights into potential failures before they set DTCs. Lastly, scheduling routine transmission diagnostics ensures that any issues are promptly identified and addressed, thus maintaining optimal vehicle performance. These maintenance steps significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering DTC P0711 again. In conclusion, DTC P0711 significantly impacts the transmission system of the Honda Accord models from 2012 to 2017, necessitating immediate attention to ensure safe and optimal driving conditions. The ATF temperature sensor plays a pivotal role in maintaining the performance of the automatic transmission, and any failure in this component can lead to notable operational problems. Following systematic troubleshooting steps is vital in accurately diagnosing and resolving the issue, allowing the vehicle to perform as intended without undue wear or damage. Implementing preventive measures is equally important, as it safeguards against the recurrence of DTC P0711, supporting vehicle longevity. By understanding the implications of this DTC and adhering to recommended practices, owners can preserve the performance and reliability of their Honda Accord. The DTC P0711 indicates a failure in the ATF temperature sensor, which operates as a thermistor, changing resistance based on the temperature of the automatic transmission fluid. The sensor is usually located within or near the transmission assembly, enabling it to monitor the fluid temperature effectively. When the fluid temperature is low, the sensor increases in resistance, causing the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, to detect a high voltage signal. Conversely, as the ATF temperature rises, resistance drops, resulting in a lower voltage signal detected by the PCM. If the sensor fails to produce changes in resistance, or if it gets stuck at maximum or minimum temperatures, the PCM perceives this as a fault and activates DTC P0711. The accurate functioning of this sensor is critical, as incorrect data can lead to inappropriate transmission behavior, risking transmission damage and impaired vehicle performance. There are a few possible causes for DTC P0711, as stated in the diagnostic text. The first is a failure of the ATF temperature sensor itself, which could involve wiring issues, open circuits, or the sensor being physically damaged. The second possible cause is an internal failure within the Powertrain Control Module, PCM. A malfunction in the PCM circuitry can lead to improper readings or failure to recognize the sensor's input signals. Other potential causes could include incorrect harness connections or short circuits in the wiring, leading to the ATF sensor. Environmental factors, such as extreme temperatures or fluid contamination, might also affect the accuracy and performance of the sensor, contributing to the DTC being triggered. It's essential to evaluate these possible causes thoroughly during troubleshooting. The symptoms associated with DTC P0711 may present in various forms that can significantly affect the vehicle's drivability. Drivers may first notice transmission performance issues, including unexpected shifts, harsh or delayed shifting, or even the transmission appearing to overheat. Additionally, the presence of the DTC might be signaled by the AT gear position indicator blinking, highlighting a malfunction within the automatic transmission system. Poor shifting quality could lead to interruptions in acceleration, causing discomfort and safety concerns while driving. Furthermore, if the check engine light activates, it serves as another indication that something is wrong, necessitating immediate attention. Notably, a malfunction in the ATF temperature sensor can lead to increased temperatures within the transmission fluid, risking further damage if left unaddressed. The first step to troubleshoot DTC P0711 is to start the engine while ensuring that the engine coolant temperature is at or below 95 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 degrees Celsius. It is essential to confirm that all conditions for testing are met, including that the vehicle is in a safe environment for operation. To monitor the engine responses during this stage, you should pay attention to how the vehicle idles and ensure it runs smoothly. This controlled environment helps establish a baseline for further testing. If the coolant temperature is higher than expected, or if other conditions are not met, it will be necessary to adjust the situation accordingly to proceed properly. By ensuring readiness at the start, you create accurate testing conditions to assess the ATF sensor's functionality. After starting the engine, the next step is to warm it up until the engine coolant temperature reaches at least 158 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 degrees Celsius. This stage is critical as it simulates normal operating conditions under which the ATF sensor is expected to function. It is advisable to use diagnostic equipment to closely observe the temperature readings and ensure they correlate with the expected values. If the readings are abnormal, it may indicate a malfunctioning sensor or issues with the PCM. During this warming process, take note if there are any unexpected behaviors from the vehicle or its gauges, which can provide important clues about the issue. Observing how the temperature rises in conjunction with engine performance helps identify discrepancies directly related to the sensors at play. The third troubleshooting step involves driving the vehicle at a minimum speed of 19 miles per hour or 30 kilometers per hour while maintaining a throttle position of 4 degrees or more for at least 5 minutes. This driving condition allows the PCM to receive continuous input from the ATF temperature sensor and assess its performance under real-world conditions. It is important to be cautious and adhere to traffic regulations while doing this. As you drive, record any observed performance issues or behavioral changes in the vehicle, such as slipping gears or failed shifts. Such observations are vital, as they will provide important feedback when diagnosing the root cause of DTC P0711. Always ensure that this test is performed safely to avoid hazards on the road. In the fourth step, after reaching the desired engine coolant temperature of 158 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 degrees Celsius, you need to turn off the engine. It is important to wait until the engine coolant temperature decreases to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 degrees Celsius, or less before starting the engine again for further assessment. Upon restarting, allow the engine to warm up once more until the coolant temperature reaches 158 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 degrees Celsius again, and keep an eye on sensor behavior during this warm-up. This cycling of turning the engine off and back on simulates the real conditions that can lead to failures being displayed by the DTC. Throughout this step, you should consistently monitor the readings and performance of the ATF temperature sensor to identify if it returns to normal operation. Any abnormalities detected can indicate that further diagnostics are required to pinpoint the failure. After all necessary repairs and replacements have been made, it is crucial to perform a final verification to ensure that the DTC P0711 is resolved. This is achieved by clearing the DTCs using a suitable scan tool and then conducting a thorough test drive of the vehicle. During the test drive, pay close attention to the transmission's responsiveness and overall performance to ensure it is functioning smoothly without any disruptions. Monitor for any new DTCs that could be triggered as the vehicle undergoes different driving conditions. Successful completion of this step demonstrates that the issue has been rectified, ensuring both driver safety and vehicle reliability. Failing to perform this verification may lead to overlooking ongoing issues or incomplete repairs. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.